going to hire someone obviously out of Lee County because they're going to be working here in Lee County. I'm hoping that we'll have as operations grow, we'll grow. And the more services we can provide to Lee County, the better off we'll all be. That's what we want to do. I don't think it's going to cost you 1 cent. It's an administrative hassle, but we need a conduit for this federal money to come through. Now, federal money isn't free money, but that's money that could be going to Wisconsin or Minnesota. But I just soon see it come to Lee County as to be going somewhere else, because it's going to be going somewhere. So we're asking if you could be our fiscal agent and supervise the money coming through as the conduit for 18 months, then we'll set up an operation and we won't bother you again. But that's what we want to do. If you have any questions, I'm here. We have everybody who's been working on this program, and they've worked hard on this program. This is going to be a great program. It's going to be great for the Southwestern Circuit. It's going to be great for Lee County and the other 5 counties. So we're asking for your consideration. We need a fiscal agent. We'd like for Lee County to be that fiscal agent. We think you should be the fiscal agent because you're now the largest county in our circuit. And if you have any questions, we're all here and I'm available.
You mentioned Jim Pack.
Yes, sir.
Is he going to go to work for your agency, or is he going to be a private?
If we get this contract, we're going to offer him a job. We are hoping, I think he's a good probation officer. That money doesn't stay. You get, the probation fee in Lee County is $30 a month for a probation. It doesn't stay in Lee County, it leaves Lee County. You get your fine, got a DUI, you may have a $300 fine, but the probation fee itself goes to the corporation. We would like for Jim Pack to stay, and we're going to offer him, I don't know, there have been some negotiations which I'm not privy to because I haven't had an opportunity, I've been trying to case today. But it's my understanding that we plan to offer him a job, and my last conversation with him is he felt like he needed another assistant, administrative assistant. We plan to offer someone here in Lee County that opportunity to fill that job, and I am hoping, and you don't know what business is going to bring, but I'm hoping that we'll have Smithville, that we'll have Leesburg, that we'll have the magistrate, the probate court, and we'll have the superior court. And if we have those courts, then I think we'll have enough business here in Lee County to justify having a 5-day-a-week, 40-hour-a-week, or 5-day-a-week, 40-hour-a-week office with that'll be staffed that period of time. And I think we can do that. And I'd like for Jim to stay.
This office going to be in Lee? It's going to be in Lee County, though, right?
Yes, sir. We'll have a Lee County office. If we can get those courts, it justifies having a Lee County office. It's not a question of politics. It's a question of just good business.
That was my thing. Jim, I know the judges say they like Jim Pack. He don't say he don't want to come to work with y'all. He wants to continue. I think we're going to be the fiscal agent. We should be participating in it. Nothing against the judges or Mr. Pack, but I think that if we're going to be the fiscal agent, then we should be reaping the benefits too. I don't want to have the office here and not be using the service.
My understanding of the current law is misdemeanor probation that is recommended by the court with the approval of the governing authority. So, and we have 35 courts that use misdemeanor probation in the Southwestern Circuit. What I anticipate is the Superior Court is going to recommend using this misdemeanor probation office. That would require your approval. It's like advice and consent. And if you don't approve it, I guess we'd have to do something else. But that's what I anticipate is going to happen. We plan to have an office here. I'll tell you we're going to have an office here. And actually what I plan to do is essentially absorb the Jim Pack system and add additional personnel. And I do not know, do they currently, I don't know what his rent relationship is with the county. I know he currently uses the office. I think we would be using more space and more time, certainly would be using more time. So there would have to be a rent relationship either negotiated with the county or negotiated with a private landlord.
I don't think Mr. Pack pays rent. He doesn't pay rent as we
will.
Okay.
I think my question was,
far as I'm concerned, you take that money and send it to Smithfield, pay your road.
My question was, if we go this route, us as the board of commission, do we have the authority to tell the court systems that we're gonna use your system and not impact?
I wish Skipper was here on that. I think my understanding of the law, and I'm pretty sure this is the correct, because we deal with this is an issue that comes up, is we would recommend, and of course we're going to recommend our system. We'd recommend our system, and hopefully you would approve it. Now, in the Southwestern Circuit, the probate court and the magistrate court were happy with Jim Pack, and the other courts were using Providence, which is a group, I'm going to say, out of Dublin, Georgia, and the money ends up going to the shareholders of Providence as opposed to being reinvested. We're not going to make anybody change offices. We're not going to make anybody change into a different system. However, I anticipate that out of the 35 courts that we have, I'm not a betting man, and it's not for me to bet, but I would think that 2 years from now, 35 courts will be in our system. We're going to try and rehire the officers that are currently there if they're doing a good job. The only real difference is instead of being a private corporation with the shareholders receiving money from the probation fees, leaving this circuit and going to wherever that money goes, that money will be reinvested into our court system, into our probation office, into court services, which would be of a benefit. We can have a drug court. I mean, that was an issue in the last election. Drug courts are expensive. They cost money. You gotta pay people to run drug courts. People don't want to just run them for free. Well, we're gonna have some of the financial resources to do that type of thing. And that's where we're going to get the money. Instead of asking you to appropriate us money, we're going to be able to reinvest this money that would be going to the corporations. We're going to be able to reinvest it back into our system. So I think it's going to really be a benefit. And I think 2 years from now, you're going to be really glad we did this. But we're always going to be available. We're happy to talk to you about anything. Our staff will always be available. And if there are any questions that you have or any input that you want to make, we're happy to listen to your input. You know, I mean, we don't know everything, and we didn't invent the wheel. You know, so anything that makes us more efficient, makes us work better, that's what we want to do. I'm getting nothing out of this. I'm just hoping 20 years from now, folks are going to say Rucker Smith really did a good job as a judge, and he created some good programs that are still existing, and that's all I'm interested in. You know, I mean, I could be at home watching Florida and Tennessee right now, but I'm trying to create a better court system for you and for your kids and my grandkids whenever they come along, and for the citizens of the Southwestern Circuit of Lee County. So if you do have any questions, I'm happy to respond to any questions you may have. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My first question, I asked it 2 weeks ago. If y'all could share with us what you anticipate 1 month's budget to be. And we never got that information.
Okay. Blake Hill would be our director, and can you ballpark us for the first month?
For the first month, the startup cost for equipment and everything is around $13,000, and then the operating costs of the staff and just the bills we anticipate on paying would be somewhere in the first month around $30,000, and then you'll be reimbursed that after the first month, and then from then on it won't be anywhere from I would guess $15,000 on a monthly basis, just covering the expenses, equipment, supplies, any kind of setups, anything that we do, we'll come and advise you of the money that we're spending, everything that we spend, y'all will see. We'll provide receipts for, because we have to do that not only for y'all, but for the grant people anyway. So I mean, everything that is spent will be receipted, and y'all see everything that every penny that comes
So
through. We
first
have to
month,
account for
you
anything.
anticipate 30,000. Every month thereafter,
That's-
15.
Yes, sir.
But that could also grow if employees grow,